hate speech and how I guess what they're trying to say is what you're doing is hate speech. Can you sort of touch on that? And also there's a quote right here. It says, "Oh Muslim, there is a Jew in disguise. Come and annihilate him." And they say that you said that. Did you really say that, Imam?
Of course, the facts, when they jolt some listeners, these listeners process that jolt as hate. It's no hate. We may speak with a fervency. We may speak from conviction. We're not here monotone. We are involved in humanity. When people go down, whoever they are in this world, they are part of us, and we feel their suffering. So when we speak out of our feelings, that's not hate. It's a shame. I feel sorry that some people process it that way. And what makes it for some people hate also is the walls that they've constructed themselves between them and the others. These walls have to come down. I don't know what we're going to have to do with this psychology that is always building these walls, historically and contemporarily. You have to bring your walls down, your psychological walls and your concrete walls, your electronic walls and your surveillance walls. All of these have to come down. If they don't, you're going to process every word every word of truth for justice that comes your way as hate speech. I'm sorry for that. The other part of the question is, there's a quote that said, Imam al-Asi said this. He says, "O Muslim, there is a Jew, the stone and the tree will say, 'O Muslim, there is a Jew behind me, come and kill him.'" No, Imam Asi didn't say that. It's the Prophet of Allah, the final prophet, who said that. And let me explain what that means. It doesn't mean, unfortunately, the Prophet of Allah didn't speak English. But when it comes out in the English language, it has this type of animosity built into it. This quote from the final and last prophet of Allah is in reference to the Zionist. What this prophetic statement means is not a Jew. I never said a Jew, which means I challenge whoever brought this quote to bring me the occasion in which I quoted this prophetic statement. I always make it clear when I speak, if I use the word Jew, I use it either because that's how it's being used by the media, or that is how it's being used by those who are not informed by Islamic literature. Those who are informed by Islamic literature know that the word Yahudi, this is the Arabic word that is translated inaccurately and incorrectly in English as Jew. The word Yahudi in Arabic has two connotations. It has a religious connotation and it has a political connotation. And the connotation is to be explained by the context that it is in. The context of this prophetic statement is speaking about the political or the ideological or the military Jew, which in the language of today turns out to be the Zionist Jew. So if I were to state that same hadith, I would have made at the beginning a clarification that the word Jew here means Zionist, and that therefore I'm using the word Jew, and then you understand by my usage of the word in my presentation that it means Zionist, or I would have said a Zionist Jew, therefore, thereby, and there then explaining to you what it means directly.
All right, right there in the blue.
Yeah.
said that the fences are bad and they are separating between people. True or false, Gaza, the Hamas of Egypt are building a fence between Gaza and Egypt. True or false, right now? True or false, the Hamas in Egypt are building a fence between Gaza and Egypt?
Yeah, there are news items indicating that there is a fence that is being rebuilt between Egypt and